Thank you very much for downloading Holiday Squares. The following is a tutorial to teach you how to properly play the game. There are two rounds. There's a first round and second round. The second round is a bit more difficult than the first round in terms of the questions. Right when you open up the game, all the boxes should be black. There should be nothing inside the boxes. On the left-hand side, there's a scoreboard. The object of the game is to play sort of a tic-tac-toe game, but with questions and answers. The first kid to get either 3 X's or 3 O's in a row wins the game. If you have a tie, you will count the X's and O's on the side of the scoreboard. Every single one of the people behind them have a question. If the kid gets the question correct, he gets to put his X or his O inside the box. If he gets it incorrect, then the box stays blank until someone else answers the question. There's a Mashiach bonus, which means that if a kid gets the answer correct, he gets 2 points instead of 1 on the left-hand side, although he only gets to fill in that box with his X or O. So again, you're calling up 2 kids to come up and play against each other a game of a little more complicated tic-tac-toe. They might know the game as Hollywood Squares, and we are going to get started. You'll introduce the kids. You'll call up 2 kids. You'll introduce them, or you ask them to introduce themselves. You will explain to kids that, or you'll ask the kids to choose one of the people that are on the board. Let's say, for example, somebody chooses the boy blowing shofar, so you'll click on the boy, and then a question will pop up. There's no need to press any buttons. On Rosh Hashanah, we dip apple in honey because they'll give 3 answers. It's a multiple choice. Sometimes, very rarely, there are 2 answers that are the same. The lines underneath it are hyperlinked, which means that if you press any one of those buttons, it will automatically take you to another page to answer the question, correct or incorrect. So on Rosh Hashanah, we dip apple in honey because we hope God will make ours a sweet year. So he would get this one correct. On Rosh Hashanah, we dip apple in honey because we hope God will make ours a sweet new year, and also because it is the head of the year. Now, on the right-hand side, there's a little button that says Home. You'll click Home, which will take you back to the first page. Now, let's say the first kid who picked that was playing X's. I don't know if I mentioned it before, so I'll mention it again. Press caps lock, so that way the font will be bigger. So we'll give him an X, and we'll give him 1 point for getting an answer correct. That's just in case there's a tiebreaker or nobody actually gets a tic-tac-toe, that we count the scores on the side. So now let's say we have the next kid. The next kid picks the rabbi, and the question would be, what Jewish year is it now? 57, 69, 52, 63, or 2009? If he gets it incorrect, so we'll say 2009, he'll say sorry, and then again on the bottom right-hand corner, click Home, and then give it to the next kid. The obviously person who's playing 0, the kid who's playing 0, doesn't get any points. So again, back and forth. Again, if somebody clicks the girl, let's say, here we have a Mashiach bonus, which is worth 2 points. When Mashiach comes, all the synagogues will be attached to the Beis Hamikdash. The Holy Temple will be destroyed, or will remain where they are. If they get it correct, then they will get double points, as well as be able to fill in 1 square that whether they're X's or O's. So we'll give her her number and her points, and again, the tricky part is that they have to answer questions as well as try to get 3 in a row. There's 2 rounds. Once you have 3 in a row. So, for example, if X would win, on the bottom left-hand side there is a little O and a little X. Whoever wins, if the O wins, you press the O. If the X wins, you'll press the X. If you want to play just rounds, you could stop the game here. If you want to continue, then click in the middle of the screen and it'll take you to round 2. And then you play the game all over again. Again, make sure that there's no X's and O's in the middle of the screen. And the same thing also would apply for the printed board. The printed material is played the exact same way, except for you put them in envelopes and you use paper as opposed to doing it all on screen. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at info@mashiachcampaign.com. That's info@mashiachcampaign.com. We hope you enjoy it and have a Shana Tova.